When one surrenders mind and lives in the heart, then there is the witnessing of nature of mind from the source from where it comes. The nature of mind is the magician that brings into manifest expression every single thing that appears to change, which means the experience of coming out of nowhere, the experience that it has nothing to do with mind, is creation of mind. It is actually quite simple because everything mind creates simply repeats itself. Because it is all mechanical. The nature of cause and effect is mechanical. Every single thing that changes, it is always repetition. It is simply being with yourself and freeing the habit of being sucked into this mechanical contraption that is built in such a way that it never can and never will solve the riddle. But the riddle is solved when you are residing in that which is the mind's creator. It's like sitting in front of a magician who is really sophisticated at his trade and trying to make sense out of what appears to be the magic. But then when you turn your attention inside yourself, the whole phenomenal appearance begins to slow down and everything begins to be seen in what would be called slow motion. And then all of the trickery becomes so vividly obvious. The doorway is not in attempting to solve what ultimately is recognized to have never been a problem. It is simply to remain where the hunger is to remain. It is not about trusting the mind, fixing the mind, changing the mind. The mind is the reflection of what you have come here to heal. But heal is not the mind's idea of heal. From the mind's perspective, heal means change. But true healing lies in seeing. True seeing can only occur in the connection with pure love, which is untouched by anything. And that is when the myth is up. It is like the very famous story of the snake and the rope. I'm sure you have heard it, everybody has. The recognition is there never was a snake, there never was a threat. You no longer have to figure out how to fix it or get away from it. The key is you cannot go about it through the mind out of the fear of threat, but out of the trust of what is and has nothing to do with mind. It is made so simple, really. It is simply about trusting what in truth you already trust, and not trying to trust what inherently is not trustworthy. When you know nothing, you know everything you need to know. When you know something, then the ultimate discovery is that you know nothing. It's about letting go of the robot. On some level, there is already a recognition, even though it lives in the background, that the truth is nothing has ever stained or injured you. You do not have to nurture this trust. It is. It's a knowingness. It is about honoring what is known instead of being seduced by what intermittently is experienced. The answer to every question lives in the humility that is willing to live out of knowing nothing.